62 and greetings. And Jason, good evening. Thank you, thank you. This is what I was gonna wear on Christmas Day. Oh wait, let me mute this. This is too loud. Yeah, this is what I was gonna wear on Christmas Day, and I never got around to streaming on Christmas Day. And here's Viva. Hi, sweetie. So I figure better late than never. Should rock the onesie. It's a cute little Christmas onesie. And it says, what does it say on the back? Something like Moose Caboose. Yeah. I think it's cute as a freaking button. Anyways. Okay, let me just get set up here. I've got the chat going. Okay, let's get started. All right. Greetings and welcome to my channel. Because it's no longer Advent Calendar Unbox. Actually, I guess it is, guys. Okay. Greetings and welcome to the 2021 Advent Calendar Unboxing, day number 25. The last day. You know, I mean, there's only 2 different days to open that I have from 2 different Advent calendars left. So, you know, but whatever, at least we're doing it. So, basically, actually, let me get, so, yeah, 2 different Advent calendars to open from the Net-a-Porter and the Tea and Me blog. I also have some craft beer to sip on, infused with whiskey. It's a strong beer. It's a 5.5%. I also have, you can't have beer without some snacks, guys. So I have some snacks. I have some popcorn from the Advent calendar, the truffle, my favorite one. So I have that one. I have some seaweed as well. So I have some snacks. I'm fully equipped, guys, for a nice little streaming sesh. Okay, what happened to the music? Okay. So, hold on, guys. What's wrong with my music? Oh. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Maybe it was the internet connection. Okay. So, my puppers, where do I start, guys? I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas filled with family and friends and the people near and dear to you, and I hope you got stuffed full of lamb and turkey or fish or whatever you're eating, sweet potatoes. I hope you had a lovely meal as well. So let me start with my puppers, okay? Because I've had a busy last few days, I'll tell you that. So it all started on December 24th, on Christmas Eve, while I was doing the stream here. I don't know if you guys remember, but I set up a poll. I learned how to do a poll, and I set up a poll for what I should drink next. And then my dog was waiting to go outside, right? So I took her outside. It was Viva. And she actually used the toilet 2 times out there and didn't look very good, okay? Didn't look very good. So anyways, at least she made it outside, you know. So then the next day, on Christmas Day, I was a little worried to go out to dinner for 5 p.m. because Viva wasn't feeling well. Like, she was using the toilet all the time. It wasn't looking good, right? So I was scared to leave her alone in the house. What if she had to use the toilet and I'm not home to let her out? And I was scared to come home and then there would be like, you know, an accident on the floor or something. That's not like Viva. Viva will not go in the house at all. But I mean, if it's an emergency, it's an emergency, right? So when I went to dinner on Christmas night, Christmas evening, I didn't stay too long because she's sick at home. So honestly, I got back, I was home by 10:30. And thank God there was no accidents on the floor, and I brought her out to use the washroom. She did her business outside. She still doesn't look good. It's still like diarrhea, right? And but you know what? She was still eating, and she was in good spirits. So she was eating, she was drinking, you know, she just had to use the washroom more frequently outside, that's all, right? That I could handle. Then Christmas, oh, and also on Christmas Day, I remember I mentioned to you guys that I was going to put some gifts under the tree for the dogs, right? So we got some like it's like these fish skin bones, like salmon skin wrapped up like a bone. And then there's also these yak milk cheese bones, like a very hard cheese made from yak milk. And we had those as well, and we got all these different treats for the dogs. And of course on Christmas Day, you know, they want to try everything, so we made the mistake, I guess, of giving the dogs, like, you know, they had the salmon skin bones, they had the yak cheese bones, they had these different treats that we got as well, like fish flavor, wild game flavor, venison flavor, all these things. So I think that didn't really contribute to her as well not feeling well, right? But she was sick on Christmas Eve, so she was sick before that. So it couldn't have just been all of the treats we were giving the dogs on Christmas Day, because she was actually sick before that. Okay, then on December 26th, was it the 26th? No, it was yesterday. What was yesterday? The 27th. The 27th. Vegas started getting diarrhea. But not only did he get diarrhea, he started vomiting as well. And actually in the vomit was chunks of these hard cheese bones. The yak milk cheese bones were undigested in his vomit. So hello, Ezekiel MK. You like my outfit? Thank you. I love this Christmas onesie. I wanted to take a photo shoot actually with the tree and the onesie this year, but I never got around to it. So at least I have it here on Twitch, you know. Yeah. So back to my story though. So on the 27th, yesterday, Vegas started vomiting. Nothing in his vomit, just bile, and he had chunks of these cheese bones. Vegas has always had a problem where he doesn't really chew his food. He will just bite off pieces and swallow large pieces. So it's always been a bit of a concern for Vegas because he could actually bite off a large chunk and have an obstruction in his intestines because he doesn't chew his food, which is a huge issue. Anyways, not only was he vomiting up bile and undigested pieces of these cheese bones that we fed him on Christmas Day, but there was actually blood in his vomit as well. And this blood wasn't bright red, and it wasn't like fully brown either. It was like a dark burgundy color, and it had a very like, you know what the smell of iron smells like, this very metallic-y smell? It had like a very strong metallic-y smell, right? And he didn't feel like eating anything or drinking anything, no water, no food, nothing. So that was a little bit concerning because he had like diarrhea like Viva now, but he was vomiting, not eating, not drinking, not in the best of spirits, and he could get dehydrated very easily if he has diarrhea plus vomiting, right? So that was a little bit concerning. So he vomited 3 or 4 times with blood inside. And then we didn't know what to do, right? So I thought, okay, take him for like a walk to the park. Maybe get his like digestive juices flowing, get everything moving in there. Maybe that will help to just get everything going. And then at least when he comes home from a nice trip to the park, he'll be thirsty and he'll want to drink some water. And that's really what I wanted him to do, is drink water. Because I was trying to eat like leftover turkey from Christmas, and normally he'll like want to eat some turkey. He didn't want to. I made him an egg omelet. He didn't want to eat his egg omelet. Like, I was pulling all the stops here, guys. Like, I was really trying to get him his favorite foods, and he still didn't want to eat anything. So it was a little concerning the whole day, trying to get him to eat something and he wouldn't eat. After a trip to the park, when we came back, he still didn't drink anything, but he took a nap. So I thought, okay, let the boy sleep. He's tired. Let him take a nap. And thank goodness, after he woke up from the nap late in the evening, he slept for a couple hours. He went to go get a drink of water on his own. So he drank some water, so that's good. So then I thought, okay, so if he's drinking water now, maybe he'll be hungry, right? So I made him a little, I cooked rice a couple days ago when Viva started to feel a little bit sick, because I thought if I feed her rice, at least it may bind everything together and it will stop, what her issue is. Unfortunately though, the rice isn't helping. And I even fed her some pizza crusts. She loves pizza. Like, I just feed her the crust. And that's just bread, basically. And that should really bind her as well. Not happening though, not working. So all of my tricks, all of the things I have up my sleeve don't seem to be really working. I think it's actually probably a bug, since Viva got sick on Christmas Eve, on December 24th. Anyways, at least Vegas stopped vomiting blood, and he is eating and drinking now. But both of them have diarrhea pretty badly, so we're constantly taking them outside. So you may have to excuse me, I may have to take my dogs out during the stream, but at least they're in good spirits now, and they're eating and they're drinking, and I think it should pass. Hopefully in a few days it should get better, not worse. So if it gets worse, I'll have to take them to the vet. If they just slowly but surely start getting better, it should pass. So that's what's been going on since December 24th. It's been a busy few days here, taking them out to use the washroom every couple hours. And I'm also upping their food intake, because they're not absorbing as much nutrients anymore, because they're not fully digesting their food. They're hungry. So, and I don't want to limit them and restrict them from eating and absorbing nutrients, especially since Viva's had diarrhea from like 25th, 26th, 27th for like 4 days now. So I'm feeding them 3 times a day. I'm even giving them some salty cheese. And the reason being I'm giving them some salt is for the electrolytes. So hopefully that helps a little bit as well. Normally you shouldn't give salt to a dog, but I feel like it's extenuating circumstances, because they're losing a lot of water right now and not holding their water. If I give them a little salt, that should add and give them some electrolytes. So yeah, that's what's been up. But at least Vegas is not vomiting blood anymore, so that's the main thing. I'm not sure why he was. Maybe that chunks of those bone that was coming up, the cheese bone, might have cut his throat and esophagus, because they were fairly big chunks. Maybe it cut him on the way up, and that's what the blood was. I'm not quite sure, but yes, that is the story with the puppers. And casual motion. No, vomit is not very Christmassy, but I'm glad that it's over and done with, and I hope you had a wonderful Christmas casual motion. And hello to my first time chatter, Strong Guy. Real eye color, Strong Guy. I get this question a lot, They are real, and I've never actually put contacts in my life. Fun fact. Don't even know how to do it. Never done it before. So, yes. Yeah, so that's the story with the puppers. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. And, okay. Let me crack the beer, guys, because I took this really nice pint and I put it in the freezer to kind of make it all nice and icy. But it's already been a few minutes now and it's kind of thawed out. So that means that's my cue to get started. So I hope Santa was good to you guys. What did you guys get for Christmas? And how did you enjoy your Christmas? Cheers, casual motion. I will cheers you in just a second after I open this lid. Hold on. So what I'm drinking today is some craft beer from Quebec. This is actually whiskey malt ale. So it's beer, like it's ale with whiskey in it. It's a rather strong beer. It's a 5.5%. Again, from a craft brewery, a small brewery in Quebec. I got this. You got a book. Time to get wasted. Yeah, one beer. I got a book and computer stuff. Nice, casual motion. Very nice. Santa was good to you then. Okay. Hello, first time chatter. Lion Vandalay. Oh, I kind of like that name. It sounds very bougie. Lion Vandalay. I love this beer. I bought a 2-4 of it actually, and brought it back to Ontario with me. And the only downside I find to this beer is the like metal label, like the seal. I don't know what you call it. It's such a disaster coming off though. It doesn't peel off very easily, and then you get little chunks of, like, I don't know, what is this, even aluminum or something? I don't know. It's a bit messy. But anyways, guys, the product inside is very delicious. I do have to say that. Look, see little chunks of this metal everywhere. It's a real freaking disaster. I don't want my dogs to eat this. Hold on. Okay. Apollo 62, just some chocolate, nothing more, nothing less. I got a dash cam with a rear cam, some toys, a Baby Yoda mug, and cash. I'm not even gonna answer that question, Damien Sidler 12, but yeah, I do. I do know what it is. I don't think you can do that on Twitch though. Maybe on some other platforms. But, okay. Anyways, back to this lovely craft beer. And it's a red beer because, well, I don't actually know, I lie. It's not a red beer. It's just a beer with whiskey in it. Well, let's see what the color is. I feel like it's a darker ale. Almost like a red tinge. I'm not even going to answer that question. Proceeds to answer that question. You're right, Apollo 62. I did answer the question. I answered it in the most refined way I could possibly think of, you know? Is beer good for your health? I think so. I think a beer a day keeps the doctor away. Oh wait, is that an apple? Huh, I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas. And here's to, I'm opening up day 25 still, so I still have 2 presents left to open. Here's to my Christmas onesie and my lovely tree and all my lovely viewers out there. Cheers, guys. Okay. It can't open anymore, Ziki MK. But you know what's funny is I was like, is it too much? Is this too much for Twitch? But then I did up one button, right? And the thing is, if I do up one button, you actually can't see anything. Not a damn thing. So it's kind of funny. It's like, it's either everything, all or nothing. And I feel like that's my personality. I'm an all or nothing type of person. So that's kind of how it is, guys. That's how it is. I tried both ways, though. I did. And this is what I came up with. Raihan990. Thank you very much, Raihan990. And Apollo 62, does a cider a day count as an apple a day? I think it does, Apollo 62. I think it does. And also, with my lovely craft Canadian beer, I have some snacks, because you need snacks when you have beer, guys. Like, it's essential. So, Validus Live, greetings! And I feel like it depends on the cider. Also, have you guys ever tried mead? M-E-A-D? It's actually made from fermented honey. And you guys know me, I love my honey. I feel like I'm Winnie the Pooh sometimes. So, you know, anything with honey, I love it. First time chatter, Frank_1230. Hello to you too. And here's what I'm snacking on, guys. If I have anyone who's here, do we have Dye Pink or any Indian people in the chat? A button undone keeps the doctor away. Maybe, or maybe keeps the viewers to stay. How about that? Oh, button undone. Okay, anyways. For all my Indian viewers out there, I'm not exactly sure who's Indian and watching my Pakistani. Okay, there you go, close enough, exactly. Have you heard of, and I'm sure you have, Masala Munch? I feel like this is like the desi Cheetos, like a spicy Cheetos. There you go, Damien Sealer 12. Have you guys ever had Masala Munch? I absolutely love these, right? These are so good. Oh my God, they're like, and for like my other viewers out there who are wondering, they are like, I swear, if you've had crunchy Cheetos, that's exactly what they're like. They look just like crunchy Cheetos, but they have a spicy coating on the outside. Not cheesy, more spicy. And they're so delicious, especially when you're drinking beer. So I have my Masala Munch with me, because I absolutely love these things. And I'll get to the seaweed later. Okay. Anyways, guys, honestly, I don't have much to do on today's stream, but I do have 2 gifts to open remaining, and I was thinking of drinking my beer, eating my snacks, and really just chatting and hanging out, since this is the just chatting section. And this beer is quite flavorful because of the whiskey inside. It's pretty nice. It's like a carbonated dark beer infused with whiskey. Raihan 990. You love it. So do I. I love these masala munch, man. Okay. Well, let me get to the final gift under the tree. It was for Christmas Day, but unfortunately I haven't streamed since then. So better late than never. Okay. So again, this was for date number 25. Oh my goodness, I just ripped the paper. So she's double wrapped it. This is tea, by the way, guys. I love tea. I love tea. And Vegas is very interested. Wow. Apollo 62. It looks like a maintenance flap on the back, but actually it's fake. It doesn't really do anything. Doesn't really... So it looks like it though with these little buttons. But it's just fake. But actually, I love this onesie. It's this is actually extra small, so it's the smallest size I could get. But I'm glad I got the XS because it's a super stretchy material. So even though it is a small, like I wouldn't want to get any bigger than this because it is very stretchy. Casual motion. Yes, those are pretty convenient instead of taking off the entire onesie to use the washroom. No, this one's just a faux flap on the back. It's not real. Yes, hi Vegas. I guess I could do that, Validus Live. I guess so. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have opened this one, but it is a... I thought this was a double wrap. It is not. This is just how it comes. So guys, just to see what I'm working with here, it looks to be like a fermented tea, a very strongly oxidized tea. Could be a pu'er, or maybe it looks to be a pu'er tea from China, because now I can see the wrapping now that they're writing, now that I've unwrapped it, and it's all Chinese writing on the back here. So because onesies and overalls are kind of pain in you if you have to go to the bathroom. This is true, Apollo 62. Just wear diapers and poop inside the onesie. No one will know. I'm old, I'm a boomer, but I'm not that old where I need to wear like diapers and Depends. One day. One day. I'd be too lazy to take it all off to go to the washroom. It's not that hard, guys. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like, you know, 5, 6 buttons. It's not bad. Okay. Ezekiel MK redeemed posture check. I looked into it though, Ezekiel MK, and posture check is not a stretch. Stretch is, I think I upped it to like 1,000 points. But I think posture check is kind of just like sit down, feet flat on the floor, kind of just like shoulders back. I don't know what the heck. You guys were saying elbows touching or something. If I do elbows touching, they go on top of the boobs. So I don't know, like, cause I can't put my elbows together underneath, right? But yeah. I don't know what else. Am I doing this right? This posture check? I'm not 100% certain, guys. I'm that new. Where I'm not exactly sure what a Twitch posture check entails. Oh, there we go. Frank _1230. Now we're talking. Oh, Validus Live redeemed ad time. What's going on here? This is a collaborative effort, eh? Mm-hmm. This is definitely. This is a 1-2, like, buckle my shoe, guys. You guys, this is a collaborative effort. Wow. You guys are funny. It's funny though. I like it. It's cute. It feels so nice to stretch, actually. I love it. Oh, look at that. It's like a little festive. I can't even really see what. Oh, it's Santa with bug eyes. Nice, Ezeki MK. Wow, okay. This one, yeah, that's Frank _1230. That one. That one's for all the Marbies. That one is for the good stuff. The posture check, I'm not exactly. I feel like a posture check is just a troll. Like, what do you want me to do with posture check? Just kind of sit like this and like. I don't know. Posture check is silly to me. But, I mean, the stretch one, you know, it's kind of self-explanatory what stretch is. Casual motion, you're right. I might remove it. I just kept it because I feel like there's not many goals that are set to like 100 streamy points. So I just kept it just in case there's someone out there that doesn't have that many points to redeem and they just want to like get involved. I don't know. There's also hydrate too, I think, for 100 points. I was supposed to. The guy stretched with the ad. Yeah, I get that. I knew that. I caught that, Validus Live. I caught that. It was a collaborative effort. And thank you for that. That means everyone got to view it in all its glory. So, Merry Christmas to all of you out there. And a Happy New Year to you filthy animals. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Oh, look, look what I did. I set my dogs off now. Okay. I totally ripped. Yes, they came to check on me. Thank you. You're my protector. Okay. I ripped this paper. It's just more to make sure you're not slouching. Yeah, it's just kind of sit up, shoulders back, feet firmly on the floor type of deal. Viva's touching all my settings. Uh-oh. Okay. You're right. It was a quote from the Home Alone 2. Exactly. Actually, I think it's Home Alone 1. Home Alone 1. Because I just watched it a few days ago. And it's when he watches that. Maybe it is Home Alone 2. But it's that black and white movie inside Home Alone. And I just watched a YouTube video about Home Alone. And I found out, guys, that the house that you see, that beautiful large home that, you know, Kevin McAllister lives in, none of that movie was actually filmed inside that house. So all of the scenes that you see in the house, you know, from upstairs to, you know, the kitchen scenes to the part where the burglars try to break in the basement and everywhere, all of that is not actually in that house. It's a movie set that was completely built. The only scenes that you actually see from the house are exterior shots. They never actually go inside that home, ever. So that was news to me. That was an interesting tidbit of information. And also that movie, Apollo 62, that black and white movie with the Tommy guns. And it's really funny in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, because he uses the clips from that movie to scare away the hotel staff, so they leave him alone. But anyways, that entire black and white movie, I thought that was a real movie and they were taking clips from it, but they actually created that black and white movie for Home Alone. That movie is not even real. They just made it for the movie Home Alone, guys. Like, they went to great lengths for this movie, Home Alone, and I didn't even know. So, fun fact, that black and white movie is not even a real movie. It was created just for Home Alone. Yes, definitely from Home Alone 2, Apollo 62, because of those scenes when he plays it again. And he plays the part where, you know, he says, like, you better get out of here. I'm giving you to the count of 10 before I, you know, and the hotel staff guy runs away type of thing. Yeah. No way, Casual Motion. Used to live nearby one of those Home Alone houses. It's in the Chicago suburbs up north. Wow, you're from Chi-Town. Nice to know, Casual Motion. Apollo 62. You're always so detailed with your facts. I think it's the German in you. But second time when he leaves the hotel. You are correct. You are correct. But definitely he watches that movie the first time in Home Alone 1. Because I just recently saw it for Christmas. I watched it on Christmas Day. I love that movie. So. And then okay, just a hope from Validus Live. Do I know who Estefan is? I am so sorry, Validus Live. I have no idea who Estefan is. Esfand. Please fill me in though. Who is he? Fill me in. Damn, I always loved the black and white movie. We thought it was real, completely fake. So Validus Live, who is Esfand? Okay, and guys, this tea, I totally butchered this poor tea paper. I ripped it in half. It's in shambles now. Also, I think the way it was packaged, it was wrapped up in a ball, didn't help the cause. So, oh, I should collab with him. Okay, I will if he's willing to. Maybe you can make that happen, Validus Live. You're good with that stuff. I know you are. Apollo 62. Now, because I watched Home Alone on Christmas Eve and Home Alone 2 on Christmas Day. Ah, same procedure as every year. I love it too. And Viva as well. Yes. You're waiting to go outside, Viva? She's got her cute little Burberry collar on. You can't see it in the shot. Come this way a little bit. Come over here a little more, couple more steps. There you go. Oh, wait, put your neck up. Put your neck up. There we go. So that's her cute little collar. Listen, I will collaborate with any Twitch streamer who is willing to collab with me, honestly. I need all the exposure I can get. Literally. Okay. But guys, this paper here, I'm trying to read it. It's a mess. Okay, Tea and Me blog. This last day is sponsored by me. Oh, it's sponsored by her. I included a raw pu'er I purchased from White to Tea. I have found such a love of raw pu'er. And my favorite form are these small balls. She likes small balls, eh? Thank you so much for supporting me this year. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas. So, guys, if you haven't ever had pu'er tea, it's actually a fermented and aged tea. It can be aged for many, many years, like a fine wine. It's a real vintage, guys, not like from 2021 and calling it vintage like we've seen in the past. Pu'er tea can be aged for 5 years, 10 years, multiple years. And the longer, you know, they keep it, the more smooth the flavor gets. It's Pu'er is like a very fermented tea. It's extremely like earthy tones, and you can tell by the color, right? The colors, it's very dark, and like it kind of, if you don't like a strong tea, I wouldn't recommend it. It really darkens the water to be super dark brown and has like a very like earthy flavor to it. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a nice pu'er though, I have to say. You love those thick collars. Yes. Greyhounds have them too, you're right. My good friend Corrupts is a great streamer. Oh, you'll have to tell him about me, Valadislav. Corrupts. I hope he doesn't corrupt me. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Not drinking something that has poo in its name. This is a pu'er tea. That's funny. That's very punny. Very punny, Apollo 62. Very punny, indeed. I know, it is a weird thing to call it, like pu'er. Looks like horse poo. Makes the tea look like poo water. Why would you drink that? Yeah, you know, it's an acquired taste, I think. It's definitely not like a bright and fresh tasting tea. It is a very like earthy tone type of, I don't know, sometimes I'm just in the mood for that. Guys, if you ever have a chance. Hi, Viva. Hi. Yes. Yes, and Vegas too. If you guys ever have a chance to pick up this Masala Munch, they're like spicy Cheetos and they're so good. Validus Live. It is not illegal to give dogs beer, to my knowledge. Actually, Vegas likes to drink beer. He's into it. And have you ever seen that? Wow. Have you ever seen that old movie from like, I think it's from the late 80s with Tom Hanks? It's called Turner and Hooch. Turner and Hooch. And it has a really large dog in it. It has a bull mastiff. And anyways, Tom Hanks plays a cop who's like really anal retentive. You know, like he always like brushes his teeth and flosses his teeth daily, and like he's just very regimented. And he comes across this dog, I think because like the owner died, and the dog was going to be orphaned, so he adopts this dog. He rescues the dog, and it's a bull mastiff. Your neighbor used to get his dog drunk. Well, I don't know if I would get my dog drunk, per se. It's kind of animal abuse in a way. But sometimes I do give Vegas a little bit of beer to taste, and he loves it. He drinks it. Like, he actually loves it. Viva, not so much, but Vegas likes beer. Anyways, back to Turner and Hooch. So Tom Hanks, the character that he plays, he takes beer out of his fridge, and it turns out that this dog loves beer. This huge, drooling bull mastiff dog. So he gives him a can of beer, and he like just scarfs it down. Like, he drinks it up, slops it up real quick. So some dogs like beer. It's made from grains, so I can understand why dogs would like it. Apollo 62. Do my dogs eat human food that like drops on the floor? No. I've trained them not to. They stay out of the kitchen when I'm cooking. But we do spoil them a little bit. Like they have, okay, so we give them like, we have dog food, kibble. And then we also give them supplements as well, like oil, like salmon oil, and kelp powder, and like joint support powder as well, because they are a large breed. So I want to make sure that their joints stay healthy. So I give them kibble and supplements and oils. But sometimes we do spoil them. Like we'll put food, human food, on top of their kibble as like a little treat, like a topper. So like we'll give them turkey or chicken breast, like lean meats, like not fatty meat, but lean meat. Sometimes I buy chicken hearts from the Asian grocery store, and chicken hearts are actually like, they're for human consumption, but they are like they're a heart. So they're dark meat, and they're high in protein, low in fat. They're high in amino acids, which is like the building blocks of protein. So it has a lot of, and iron as well. They're really dark, like red, right? Because they're like organ meat. So they have like iron, they're chocked full of iron, amino acids, high protein, low fat, they're perfect. So I sometimes as a treat buy chicken hearts from the Asian grocery store, and I boil them and I chop them up into little pieces and sprinkle it on top of their kibble just as like a treat. And then sometimes, this isn't my idea, but we eat a lot of pizza here. Colin, 96 TV wasn't lying. Like we eat a lot of pizza here. It's not my doing, well, you know. And they have grown a taste for pizza crust. They love pizza crust. They are pizza whores. So, you know, sometimes as a treat, we just give them the crust of the pizza. But like, we put it in their dish, right? Like we don't just, they don't eat things that fall on the floor. Like we actually put it with their meal. That was just live. Like they would be all drinking around the fire, and so would the dog. Wow. I don't know if I would do that, but well, in Canada, like we smoke like marijuana and stuff, right? And I used to know people that used to get their dogs high. They would like hotbox them, no joke, and they would get their dogs high. And like, I don't know like how humane that is, right? Because it's kind of without consent. Like the dog never said it wanted to do that, right? So I don't know how I feel about like getting your dog drunk or getting your dog high. I don't know. I've given my dog a taste of beer and he actually really likes it, but not enough to get him drunk. Just kind of like a taste. But yeah. Validus lied, you've eaten deer heart and it's pretty good. I've had the chicken hearts at like karaoke's, like Asian style karaoke's. I've had chicken hearts on skewers and they are actually good. I like chicken heart. So it's all about how you prepare it, I find. Raihan, 990. Cheers. I really like this live. It is something that leaves me very hypnotized. Ezekiel MK! I just love the compliments that I get from you. And from all my viewers, really. That's why I'm here, guys. I'm here for the interaction, the chatting aspect of it. I wouldn't be sitting around drinking by myself unless I was getting a little bit of interaction back. So I have to thank you guys for that because you're really keeping me here, honestly. They get the crust. That's the best part. I don't know Apollo 62 if it's the best part, but at least it doesn't have all the oils and the cheese and the... It's really just the bread. So that's why I give it to them. High on THC, because I've seen a lot of people give their dogs like CBD oil drops in their food. This is true Apollo 62, but the CBD doesn't really get them high. There's no or very little THC in the CBD drops. That's more for pain relief. Maybe it's an older dog or a dog that has cancer or something, and so they're giving it CBD as pain relief. But these people took, like, they would smoke, right? And hold it in, and then take their dog and cup the dog's muzzle and basically blow the smoke into the dog's, like, so it had to breathe it in type of thing, which is kind of like, I don't know how I felt about that. It wasn't my dog to say anything, but, you know. We got a posture check too. Raihan 990 posture check, okay. Posture check. Sit back. I used to like the chicken hearts as a kid, but then I just stopped completely eating them. Oh, Jason. They're actually, I find they're really delicious. They have to be cooked the right way though, because they're so low fat, high protein. They can get very tough and chewy. But if you cook them the right way, they're actually very delicious. With, like, you can put like a teriyaki sauce or like a dry rub, and you skewer them on like sticks and you can roast them. They're actually really, really tasty. I find a lot of like Chinese people and Asian people cook different parts of the animal that us in like Western North America in the West, we just like don't eat it at all. But yeah. Valdez Live, you've had raw heart? Like when it was just killed? Like still hot type of thing? That's so strange to me. Raihan 990. I feel like a lot of native people, like Aboriginals and Inuits, and they eat the heart of the animal when it's just been killed. Raihan 990. Okay, we got another posture check here, guys. Another posture check. Who do you love? Zeki MK? Raihan 990? Or do you love me? Maybe a little bit of both. Valadislav, yeah. Really? You had it when it was just killed? You ate the heart? Wow. What did it taste like? Was it tender or what? When you kill your first deer, you gotta eat the heart. Wow. I've never killed a deer, so I don't know. Frank _1230. Cheers, Frank. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Guys, I have tastes like rubber. Oh, that's not nice. I can't remember what caused me to just stop eating the chicken hearts. But it's been over 25 years since you last had it. Wow. I eat some weird shit, guys. I lived in China for a year. I taught English in China, and it was southern China, where they eat a lot of weird things. Like, this is the part of China where people eat like everything. And I've even eaten, like, at markets they have like tongue, like duck tongue. I absolutely love duck tongue, guys. It's one of my favorites. And then like pig feet. Like I really like to eat pig's feet. I eat some weird things. I really do. And chicken feet. As long as they're prepared properly and they taste good, it's all about the taste for me. I don't mind I can eat any texture. It could be rubbery, it could be like jelly, anything, that doesn't matter to me, but it's all about the taste. That's some Far Cry type stuff, I feel like. Monica S. I don't know who Monica S is. Cheers for that. Well, you're very welcome. Okay, guys, I have another thing to snack on. It is seaweed. And this seaweed is, it's a spicy seaweed. And this is actually from Thailand. It's a Thai seaweed. And they are big sheets of seaweed, Jason. You are correct. They're huge. That's what she said, right? But they're not fried. So I find, like, you know those little packages of seaweed you can get from Costco or your local grocery store? They're usually fried in oil. Which, I mean, they're still healthy. There's not much oil to them, but there's still oil. These seaweed sheets. Oh, cheers, Casual Motion. You got a hot toddy. Nice. Cheers. That's perfect for the holiday season. I do have a lot of fancy snacks, Frank_1230. I'm just fancy like that. No, I'm kidding. But I love snacks. Like I'm just I'm a snacky type of girl. What can I say? I just have a lot of snacks on hand. Anyways, this seaweed is not fried. It's completely like, I don't know how they dehydrate it, but there's no oil at all. And it has like sugar and salt and spice on the outside of it, so it's actually really spicy. It's a spicy seaweed from Thailand. Jason, you are correct. I need another beer. Should I drink Corona, MGD, another Quebec, what do you call those, like independent little microbrewery beers? MGD is Miller Genuine Draft. It's not fancy beer at all, Apollo 62. It's like cheap beer from Canada, like domestic beer. But I actually like MGD. Apollo 62, not right now. I used to have German beer actually, but not at the moment. Jason, you should go get some seaweed. It's so good for you. Coors Light, yeah, that's like piss. Also, Pabst Blue Ribbon. I love Pabst Blue Ribbon, guys. But it's so light, just like Coors Light, that it doesn't... I could drink so many of them and they would fill me up and they would bloat me. But I wouldn't really get drunk off of them. And so I like to have a little bit stronger beer. Like, I don't really like that, like, 3% or whatever it is. Little Mimo! It's a little woman who said I was cute. And I stand by that, little Mimo. You are cute as a button. Don't ever change. Don't ever change. Oh, Michelob Ultra is the go-to. Oh, really? You like that one, Validus Live? First time chatter. Proper Poppy. I'm from Toronto, Proper Poppy. Where are you from? Apollo 62, I gotta say, your beer game is something special. Everybody drinks beer in Germany, and it's all delicious and so good. I remember seeing like proper poppy. No. Honestly, guys, the Leafs keep letting me down. And I've started to give up hope on the Leafs. I'm not even watching this season. I've lost faith in them. You know, you can only give somebody so many chances before you give up. And that's how I feel about the Leafs. But whatever, go Leafs go. Yes. Proper Poppy, Sweden. Oh, greetings. I think you're my first viewer from Sweden. So welcome. I love seeing all the people like from all over the world and stuff. That just like gets me. I feel like such a global citizen. You know, when I interact from people from Germany, Pakistan, India, Sweden, the States, I think Argentina. I will always bleed blue and white, even with disappointing seasons. Well, I kind of will too, Jason. Like, I will never root for any other team than, you know, the Toronto Maple Leafs. But I've sort of given up hope at this point. Really, I have. Like, they're pumping so much money into the players. That organization has so much money. And yet we cannot come up with a winning team. Like the longest running since 67. We haven't won a cup since 67, and we can't even really get to the second round of the playoffs either. Like, so I don't know, like we can change the coaches and the management and everything, but there's something more to it, like more deep rooted, and we have to sort of just thank God for the Raptors, guys. We won a couple years ago with the Raptors, and I'm very, very happy with that. Like, so I'm just very proud of the Raptors, and I hope the Leafs can kind of get it together and take one home one year, because we, Lord knows, as a city, we pump in like I think more money than almost any other team. And I mean, we pay a lot for those players. The roster is like, you know, AAA caliber. Tickets for the Leafs to go to a Leafs game is hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That's why you see a lot of suits sitting in the stands, because a lot of it is comped through like companies. It's almost unaffordable for like just a regular fan to go see a Leafs game at this point. Which is funny, because like if I was to go want to watch the Leafs in Buffalo, or Montreal, I would be able to get tickets for over half of the price. So just to go to Toronto, unfortunately, is super expensive to watch the Leafs. That's just how it is. It's so inflated, and yet we're not a winning team. So I'm starting to get discouraged. But anyways, I'm rambling on. I'm gonna go get another beer, guys. Let me finish this one, because I'm on my last sip. Cheers. I hope the Leafs do better to a winning Leafs team. That's my little ramble. Sorry guys, that's just some like actual Canada talk. Like, we really do talk about sports. Like, hockey here is actually a big deal. So I will be back with another beer, burb. right, guys, I am back. Ash Ketchum, hello and greetings, Ash Ketchum. You're liking the PJs, well, thank you. This is my very festive Christmas onesie. And I'm kind of digging them too, I have to say. What do we got? We got, wow, Proper Poppy. He's Swedish and he knows all about the Leafs. I'm impressed, Proper Poppy. I'm seeing little blurbs here. Wait a minute. It's a good thing we import from there. I'm from Sweden. I will always bleed blue and white even though it's disappointing. I should feel offended being watched by someone from this shithole. Oh. Proper Poppy. Nylander and Matthews will get you there. I hope so. Nylander has really been carrying us, especially recently. Like even when Matthews, he hurt his wrist recently and he couldn't play like he normally can. Nylander was helping us through. So I will say Nylander is impressing me. And then hold on, let me move up a bit. Hockey, it's a religion in Sweden. We were doing so well this season. Nylander's about to get you there. I was supposed to go watch Toronto last year, but COVID screwed me over. Oh no. Second in the Atlantic Division. Ash Ketchum is liking my PJs. Always have a backup team to root for. My second fave is the Ducks. Oh, really? The Mighty Ducks movie. Ah, that's why, Jason. Third is the Penguins. Lemieux and Jagger. Okay, nice. Oh, of course I know hockey's religion in Sweden. Matt Sundin. Yo, Matt Sundin and the Leafs, they're like... Come on, guys. Do you watch JWC going on? No, good old Mats. Ice hockey, the sport of Canada, the US, Russia, and Scandinavia. I don't feel like it's relevant anywhere else, really. This is true. Apollo 62. But for us, it's a big deal. Right, Vegas? Finland as well. I feel like you've met a lot of Toronto Maple Leafs players, Jason. Okay, Apollo 62. Because you mentioned that I'm kind of bougie and that I like the finer things in life, which is kind of true, I will admit. This one is for you. This one is not the finer things in life, but I actually like this beer. It's a domestic beer from Canada. It's from the brand Miller. I believe this is Canadian, right? Miller Genuine Draft. Is this Canadian or American? I think it's Canadian, right? It's domestic. It's Canadian. Isn't it? Anyways, it's 4.7% alcohol. So the other beer was a 5.5%. This is slightly lower. Also, the color is not as dark. Oh, you're talking about the juniors. Yeah. Yeah, the juniors was the only thing that was being played during Christmas because unfortunately the NHL took a break because everyone was getting COVID, the Omicron variant. So they took a break, but the juniors were the only league that were able to play. Canada just beat Austria 11-2. Whoa, we smacked Austria 11-2. I think it's the US, but also brewed in Canada. Oh, really? This is American? That's kind of high alcohol content for American beer, because usually American beer is a little bit lower in alcohol content. I think it's the US, but also brewed in Canada. Your nails have held up really well. Thank you so much, Ash Ketchum. They really have. I'm very impressed with this nail salon that I go to downtown in Yorkville, which is like a very bougie area downtown Toronto. And this place, they really, it's like, it's done by like fully like Japanese people. It's Japanese nail art. And they truly are one of a kind, works of art. They're so beautiful. No made in anywhere on the bottle. I don't see it, no. But you know what? Jason will look it up for me. I'm sure of it. I see it says Canada. Okay, it says Apollo 62. No additives or preservatives. Miller Brewing Co. Milwaukee. Oh, USA. Brewed by Canada. Chilliwack, Toronto, Montreal, Moncton, St. John's, Canada. Union made. So I guess it is an American company in Milwaukee, but it's brewed in Canada. Anyways, it's a higher alcohol content than a lot of American beers, but it's established in 1855. So it's an old company, and it's cheap. Like I think it's $40 for a 2-4. So it's not as expensive as the imported like Stella or Heineken, you know, or any of these expensive imports. It's just one of those basic type of beers, but I kind of like the flavor of MGD. So anyways, cheers, guys. Either Molson or Labatt distributes it. Both Molson and Labatt are very old Canadian beer companies. Proper Poppy, it is currently 10:16 here in Eastern Standard Time. What about you, Proper Poppy? Are the beers smaller than half a liter, or is just the pint that huge? They are smaller than half a liter. They are not 500 milliliter. They're 355 milliliters. So they are not quite a pint. They are smaller than a pint. I like how Heineken is expensive. That's like the cheapest we can get. Oh, I know. Things are very pricey in Sweden, aren't they, Proper Poppy? I've never been to Sweden, but I would love to go. Apollo 62, yeah, it's about $40 for a 2-4, like 24 bottles of domestic beer. There are even cheaper beers than that. There's this really cheap beer, I think it's called Lakeport, and it's like a dollar a beer or something like that, which is like, so it would be $24 for a 2-4. But like, I don't drink that beer. $4:17 in the morning. Whoa, you like to stay up late, Proper Poppy. So do I. So do I. Cheers to you, Proper Poppy, for a nice late evening with me. Cheers. I'm so honored that you can watch my stream. Oh, a 24 pack, that's fine. I thought you said 40 for a 6er. No. I mean, usually if I buy beer, I buy like a 2-4 and just have it in the fridge. It's more value for the money. It'll get drank anyway, so. Okay. I do have another gift to open for the 25th and final day of the Advent calendar from the Net-a-Porter Beauty Advent Calendar. So I should get to that. I should. I'm kind of just... drinking my beer and eating my snacks, guys. Like, that's the way it is. This whole week has been like, I don't know, it's just a blur ever since Christmas. It's like the Twilight Zone. I don't really know what day of the week it is. I'm just eating turkey and like Christmas leftovers and a lot of cheese and like, you know, guys, I'm just maxing, relaxing. Jason, redeem stretch. Oh, you lucky guy, you, Jason. Okay. I guess it's about time for a stretch. Proper Poppy. I think Heineken is from the Netherlands, because when I went to Amsterdam, they had the Heineken like brewery in Amsterdam. Funny enough, I didn't visit it when I went to Amsterdam. But Germany and Netherlands are like very close to each other. They're like next doors. What's a popular beer in Sweden? Proper Poppy. Really? An hour and a half away. Wow, you're close to Germany, huh? Interesting. So what city do you live in Sweden? Or like the closest like major city? Posture check, okay. Malmo. Helsingborg. Huh. You little European chatters, you little European chatters. Oh, I see. I've been to Germany before, around Frankfurt area. But I would love to go to Sweden one day. I'm a sucker for blonde hair and blue eyes. First time chatter, Scotty Hockey. I've just been listening, but I'm in Toronto. And Scotty Hockey, like, do you live in Toronto? Are you rooting for the Leafs? Or what can they do to improve their game? Like, honestly, I'm starting to give up hope. They choke when they hit the finals, and it's very discouraging. I'm starting just to give up hope in them, you know? I'm about to, like... And not that I'm rooting for anyone else, because I'm not. It's just very discouraging, you know? Carlsberg. I drink Carlsberg. It's so interesting that beer, like, is so location specific. Like, you guys have never seen, I'm sure, like an MGD before, or the other microbrewery that I showed you from Quebec. You've probably never seen. I've never even seen that, right? Because it's just so location specific, you know? Oh my god. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Proper Poppy, you like Absolute vodka? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Common with German other EU beers. Yeah, yes, yes. We are a bigger producer of vodka. I love vodka. Heineken costs about the same as in Sweden. You do? You have Miller as well? Proper Poppy, I didn't know. Really? And I have Corona in the fridge as well. Okay, it's the same taste then, because I have Miller MGD and I have Corona in the fridge. And it's the same kind of taste, I think, right? It's a lighter beer. Oh, you're not a fan either, Proper Poppy? Yeah, I'm not a fan. But I didn't know Absolute is a Swedish vodka. Yes, Scott Hockey. I do live in Toronto. I do live in Toronto, indeed. Proper Poppy. I don't drink a lot of American beer, so I'm not that familiar, not too familiar with it. But I know if I was to go to the States, their beer is so much cheaper. Like if you go to watch like a Bills game or a Buffalo Sabres game or something like that, or if you're to fly to like Florida and watch like a Tampa Bay Lightning game, like the beers are super cheap when you go there. Here it's like $30 a beer in the ACC or like in Scotiabank Arena. Super expensive. Scott Hockey, we are basically neighbors. Yes, we are. Cheers to that, Scott Hockey. Cheers to that, neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? Okay. It's like $9 for a tall boy. The prices for liquor at like the Jays game, at a Leafs game, anywhere, right? Like Toronto FC. It's astronomical, like just for a beer there. Like a can is like $9. It's crazy. And if you were to get a pint, it's like $30. Proper Poppy, welcome, welcome. Whenever COVID lets you, come on over. Try to come in the summer. You don't want to come in the winter, trust me. Come in the summer. All three cities are amazing. I would recommend all three, yeah. Honestly, those are the three cities to hit, Proper Poppy. And maybe East Coast if you want to see the Maritimes as well. The East Coast is pretty cool. But yeah, you could kind of skip the rest of the cities. But Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver, you have to visit. And maybe you could hit like St. John's, Newfoundland, or Halifax, Nova Scotia, or somewhere in the Maritimes too, just to compare to the rest of the country, because it's kind of unique over there as well. Oh, you want to come during hockey season? Oh, I see. Okay, well then. Go to Montreal, because the Bell Center in Montreal, you can watch some like preseason games for hockey, you know, before the season actually starts up, for really cheap. You can get super cheap tickets at the Bell Center. They only serve Molson beer there because Molson was like founded in Quebec, in Montreal. So they only serve Molson. I think there's only 2 different beers to choose from there. It's very bare bones, very basic. It's really all about just watching hockey there. I know you can buy like a pretzel and maybe like a hot dog, but like they don't have like all the foods and snacks and everything that you would find at the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto. It's very bare bones and about the hockey, but the beer is cheaper and everybody really pays attention to the hockey game. They're really there to watch the game, and the tickets are really cheap compared to Scotiabank Arena. And in Vancouver with the Canucks, I've never watched a Canucks game, so I can't really tell you. I know they love their hockey. I don't know if they love it as much as like the original 6, right? Like the Leafs and the Canadians. They're part of like the original 6, so they really love hockey. The Canucks, I don't know if they like it, if they're that diehard as much as like the original 6, but yeah, they still like their hockey over there for sure. I've never seen a Canucks like game in Vancouver. I remember they had those riots and the riots after when they lost. This was a few years ago. And like they destroyed the city. They were so upset that they lost. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Molson owns the Canadians. That makes sense, Jason. That's why they only have Molson beer at the Bell Center when you watch the Canadians. No way, you have a friend playing for the Canucks. That would be amazing if you could go watch him. Okay, maybe he can get you tickets or something. Like the city as a whole, Vancouver, I love Vancouver. I feel like that's true Canada. With the mountains and the ocean and the fresh air, it's like very beautiful. All the trees. Oh, you have free tickets, so go, man. Go watch the Canucks. Oh my god. Enjoy Vancouver. It's amazing there. Yeah, exactly. The Bell Center. Angry Canadians impossible? Yeah, when they lose at hockey, they get angry. They get mad. The North American supporter culture is kind of lame. Oh, I don't know German football. Like I know when they play like FIFA World Cup and stuff, Germany is a force to be reckoned with. But I do not follow European football at all. I don't follow like the UK football. I don't follow any of that football. We have we have the North American Football League here. But I don't really follow any of the European football. But that's a whole nother level. Okay. OEL. Okay, let me look it up. Yeah. It's a whole nother level, man. Football in Europe. It's crazy. Oliver Ekman Larsson. Oh, that's OEL. Oh, that's who you're talking about. I thought you were talking about football. So, oh, he's Swedish. Oliver Ekman Larsson is Swedish. Aha. For any supporter, culture for the sport on the Balkans or Turkey, Greece is even more insane. I've been to Bulgaria in the Balkans, and they're really crazy about football, yes. Oliver Ekman Larsson, I caught that now. He plays for Vancouver. I get it. Oliver Ekman Larsson. Swedish people are really into hockey. It makes sense. It's a cold country. There's a lot of ice in Sweden and Finland. So I understand. And I mean, like, okay, Greenland, which is owned by Denmark, there's not much of a population there, right? So I can understand why. And Iceland as well, there's not much of a population in Iceland. So even though they may play hockey, they don't export a lot of players just due to their population size. Where's Anderson from? The old Leafs goalie. He's gone now. He was traded. Frederick Anderson. Ah, he is Danish, from Denmark, but not from Greenland, from actual Denmark. We had him for many, many years as the goalie. Denmark, you are correct. You are correct. You know your hockey proper, Poppy, I have to say. Okay. Frank underscore 1230. How do I like streaming so far? I love it. I love it. I love the viewer interaction with the chat. I feel comfortable talking in my own home. Like when I first started and I first did my first couple streams, it was like a little bit awkward talking to a camera and not having like anyone talk back and just carrying on like I'm having a conversation with someone when, you know, I'm not hearing anything back. So it took a little bit of time just to kind of associate the chat, you know, to like having a conversation with someone. And I'm constantly looking back to see the chat when I'm like AFK. I constantly come back to just look at the chat so that I have a little bit of like audience participation and communication with all of my viewers. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. I am. I'm done all of my advent calendars except for one more day, which I'm going to get to right now. And then I will have to transition to games and I don't know, like something else in just chatting. I don't know what else to do in just chatting. That is the real thing. I see people are doing some cooking and baking. I just don't know what to do in just chatting. Oh, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much. Pokemon cards, Jason, you are right. I should do Pokemon cards, and I should also open up my Pokemon Oreos that you got me. I should do that as well. But yes, Frank underscore 1230. Good point. I have to change my stream schedule that I had made because I had it set to every single day I was opening up calendars daily on Twitch. And unfortunately, that will be coming to an end now, so I have to change my stream schedule, and I was thinking about it as I was getting ready. And I want to be able to continue streaming into the near future and keep this a thing, like, going in 2022. And I don't want to get burnt out, and I want to be able to incorporate it in my everyday life and still keep my, my everyday life schedule able to manage as well. So I think 2 days a week, I can manage 2 days a week. Because if I do every other day, it can get a little hard, right? That would be streaming like 3 days a week or 4 days a week, and I still think that might be a little bit too much. So I can definitely manage 2 days a week, that's for sure. And if I'm feeling frisky and I feel like I have a little bit of energy and not a lot going on in my everyday life, I think I can also do 3 days a week. So let's keep that schedule. So when I change it, I will be streaming 2 days a week and possibly 3 days a week. But I don't think any more than that, in order just to maintain and be able to make the streaming manageable with everything else that goes on in my day-to-day life. So yes, I will be changing my stream schedule. It will not be, every day anymore, unfortunately, but I think I can definitely manage 2 days a week and maybe even 3 days a week, depending. So yes. Do cooking and baking, yes. I do. We have 4 Swedish players on the roster. Sweden produces some amazing hockey players, so this is true, Proper Poppy. Just do you, whatever you feel like. I know, but also I want to do what my viewers like to watch. Otherwise, my viewers won't watch if they don't like it. So I want to keep my viewers around, because I just spent, like a month meeting new people and getting new viewers to watch me. So I want to keep them around. I don't want to like totally change what I'm doing and then not have them like the content and then they'll just go elsewhere. So that's why I'm trying to take like insight from my viewers as well to see what they like to watch so that I can try to be as accommodating as possible. Yeah. Yes, Jason, come next December, I will be streaming every day for a month. But yeah, I cannot keep up every day. It was too draining and too tiring because not only was I streaming, it was taking me like an hour and a half to get ready every day as well. So it was too much, but I can definitely accommodate 2 or 3 days a week. I believe they like something real and not something totally made up. Yes, yeah, like that's what I've heard. That's the general consensus, Proper Poppy, that I've been hearing from a lot of different people is like what you do, because people can tell if you're faking it, right? So if you are passionate about advent calendars, if you're passionate about cooking and baking or trivia games or Stardew Valley, like small games, or like, like just do something that you love and it will, you will exude a love of it and people will, it's that passion and that energy I find that people are drawn to because I have a good energy about me. So people are drawn to that, right? But if I'm not liking what I do, I'm not going to exude that energy. So or just buy a stupid jacuzzi and have a bikini in your bingo. Sadly, Proper Poppy, those people are making a lot of money doing some ear licking and bikini streams. whatever, you know, like they're smart business women. I can't knock them. They're in it for other reasons, right? So they are good at what they do. So I can't knock them because I can only try and learn from them. Are they really enjoying what they do? That can be debated. but at least they're being very profitable from it. That's for sure. And cheers to Frank _30. Cheers, my neighbor from the 6. No, wait, I lie. Frank, you're not my neighbor. Scotty Hockey was. I was looking at his comment and I put the two of you together. Frank, I apologize. I'll take another one. Frank, I don't know much about you, but cheers. I know you like to drink. Okay. Proper Poppy, I know that's so sad. It kind of is, but they want to do it. They're trying to make money off of it, right? Like they're being very business minded in the industry. And they're not losing money doing this, that's for sure. So, you know, whatever floats your boat. They're in it for other intentions and other reasons, right? So, Texas! Wow, you're far way away from Toronto, that's sure, for sure. It's a T word, but another T word. Not Toronto, but Texas. Wow, love from Texas. Apollo 62? No, we didn't, but I will be getting into it. Thank you for keeping me on track, Apollo 62. I appreciate that about you. Okay. Let's get into the final day of all of the advent calendars that I have to open for 2021. The Net-a-Porter Beauty Advent Calendar. Oh my god. He just wants to know what's in the left. Me too, Apollo 62. Me too. Okay. Guys, just to reiterate and recap, this is the... Oh my god. This is the Net-a-Porter Beauty Advent Calendar. And the contents inside have a value of over $1,700. And it cost a cool $350 USD. So there's definitely value there, that's for sure. We have 25 days, and the final day, I hope it's a good one. I hope so. Oh my god. It is a good one. It is a good one, guys. Okay. So, guys, we've got a... Ooh. This is a super expensive brand. You guys probably have never used it in your life, but it's from Dr. Barbara Sturm. It is a lifting serum. It is actually made in Germany. Molecular Cosmetics, 30 milliliters. Honestly, let me just look up the price of this one item just to confirm that this beauty advent calendar isn't like lying and that the contents inside are actually valued at $1,700. So the lifting serum, whoa, yep. So just to confirm, guys, I just looked it up, and this lifting serum, 30 milliliters from this brand, cost 141 Canadian dollars, 110 USD. So it's super expensive, high grade stuff. Really good stuff. Hopefully it works well. Oh my god, there's no English on the back here, which is interesting. Maybe it's on the side. Ah, here we go. Okay. Thanks to an instant lifting agent based on an advanced technology transfer, the lifting serum visibly refreshes the skin matrix. Embedded in a matrix of natural polymers, it minimizes the appearance of different types of wrinkles. Both microalgae extract and an anti-aging powerhouse, Personalane, are rich in valuable antioxidants. A blended molecular weight of hyaluronic acid provides both surfaces and deeper skin layer intensive hydration. The result, facial contours appear firmer, tauter, and noticeably smoother. Wow. I hope it works. I hope it's worth $140, guys. I hope so. You've heard of this brand? Yeah, it's a very popular brand. You've never seen it in Germany, really? Like I Need It, Proper Poppy. Aw, you're too kind, thank you. Old people shit. Perfect, so, but prevention is key. Prevention is key. Perfect, so it'll keep you looking like you're 20 for the next 20 years. I hope so. I hope so, guys. Prevention is key. That's what everybody says. Am I like... I better fix myself here, people. Okay. So that concludes, guys, all of the advent calendar unboxing for 2021. I have actually opened 11 calendars on Twitch every day since December 1st to the 24th, and then I skipped a few days and I'm finally opening the 25th today. And until next year, it's been fun, guys, with this, I have to say. Okay. Yes, Vegas. I know, I know. Congrats on completing the unboxing. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Do I actually have a shit on the suit? Proper Poppy. I do not. It's fake. It's fake. Cheers, casual motion. It's not real. So, it is fake. Apollo 62. Yes. I know, it's the first time. They don't bark very often, but... Nice caboose though. It's my moose caboose. My moose caboose. And thank you, Frank _1230. Proper Poppy. Okay. So guys, I've opened up all of my advent calendars. It's kind of bittersweet, like. Ezekiel MK. Nothing surprises me anymore about them though. Okay. Old enough to drink alcohol. I'm old enough to drink alcohol. I'm not breaking any laws there. My internet's going crazy right now. Why? Okay. Content in the future, so check me out because I will be taking the tree down shortly. And the tree, I have to take all the decorations and the lights off of the tree. And that will be coming up next week. And I will be doing that. One of my subs asked if I could do that in booty shorts. And I don't see why not. I feel like a lot of other e-girls are doing that. So I will be taking all of the decorations and the lights down and putting the tree away for the year next week. And I think I'll be doing that in booty shorts or something similar to booty shorts. I might not have my cheeks hanging out, but you know what I mean, like, you know. And then, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the channel. Obviously games is an option. I can play like Pokemon, Brilliant Diamond, and Stardew Valley, and I like to play very chill, relaxing, simple games. Nothing too stressful. I'm more of like a personality, I find. Like, you won't be tuning into me to learn anything like how to play the games better or tips and tricks from games. So it's more of like interaction with me and talking to me. and the personality aspect. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll be playing some games, and I have to figure out, I might be doing some cooking or baking. I have some, I can pull some Pokemon cards, and I also have some Pokemon Oreos that I want to open up as well. They're like limited edition Pokemon Oreos. I'm hoping that I can pull the whole set, including Mew. Yeah. My poor girl, unfortunately, has to use the washroom. I will be taking her in a minute. Apollo 62, you really like this cooking baking, so I will definitely stream in the kitchen for you and make like a cooking baking thing. Because people on Twitch will backseat games a lot, and I can understand that because I can't really actually talk much and interact with my viewers while I'm playing a game, if that makes sense. I can do it more so sitting here just chatting with you, but to play a game at the same time, you won't really see my personality as much. Which can get very annoying. Fuck it. Stick a GoPro on that forehead and go snowboarding. Maybe I should. I'm not really into like snowboarding or skiing, unfortunately. But I should just take you along for my adventures. That would be interesting. I feel like there would be good content there. Right? So, yeah. Okay, so guys, I think I'm gonna get going. My poor dog is waiting by the door. She has to go outside, and I said a whole blurb in the very beginning of the stream of my dogs are not feeling very well right now. They have to use the washroom very frequently, so I want to make sure she can use the washroom. And or just chatting, also fine. Yeah, but I want to be able to like do something as I chat. I don't know what though, Apollo 62. I need your help. Like, should we watch like YouTube videos or movies as we like talk about it? Or we need to do something, not like just sit here. Like open up advent calendars or like trivia games or like, I don't know. I have to figure it out. Like something to chat about, you know, there has to be like a goal of some kind. Off to bed it is. Have a good night. Good night, Proper Poppy, and thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Sweet dreams. Okay guys, I'm gonna get going. I should raid somebody. Who should I raid? Okay, I know who I'm gonna raid. I always raid late after I get off, so I'm gonna actually do this right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back. Check out my Discord, because I will update on my Discord when I'm going to be coming on. I believe it's the 7th that I'm going to be taking the tree down. I believe it's January 7th I will be taking the tree down, which is Orthodox Christmas, or maybe the 8th, the day after Orthodox Christmas. I have to see, but around that time. And thank you for tuning in to my lovely 2021 Advent Calendar unboxing stream. Thank you for all my first-time viewers and chatters and all my OG day ones. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a lovely new year and this interesting time that we're in. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get going. Have a good night and sweet dreams. Bye! Okay, guys. Viva, you have to go outside? Okay. Guys, I'm gonna take off my mink slippers now. Because I'm bougie like that. I'm not going outside in my mink slippers though. So I'm gonna leave them in here. These are my snazzy mink slippers. And wow, I received a sub. Oh my god! I just got a sub, guys, from somebody. That's amazing. I got a gift. Oh no, I didn't get a sub. I got a gift sub. Whatever the fuck that means. I got a gift sub. Guys, anyways, the mink slippers are away. I'm gonna get going. I might have to take my dog out, poor girl. But anyways, thank you for watching. Toodaloo. Bye.